Kilmore Automotive do more than service and repair all makes and models of vehicles. Travis Skidmore can do you a great deal on tyres, batteries, brakes and accessories as well. From top of the range to budget brands, call in and have a chat to Trev. Your car and your pocket will certainly be glad you did. Kilmore Automotive, 77B, Sydney.
Looking for a bank that'll give you a better value home loan? A bank that delivers a dozen reasons how you can save more money. Your local Bendigo Bank branch is doing big local home loan deals, and we're ready to tailor a home loan package for you. Visit www.bendigobank.com.au today to find out more. Loans subject to lending criteria. Fees, charges, terms and conditions apply.
Sponsoring Mitchell Community Radio.
Buying or selling real estate in the Mitchell Shire? Then it's the premiership team at Barry Plant Real Estate you really need to see. Local knowledge and experience, award-winning service, convenient locations in Kilmore, Wallen and at Broadford all add up to a red carpet experience for you. barryplant.com.au, your gateway to real estate excellence.
Sponsoring Mitchell Community Radio. In the market for a new Ford or a late model used car? Then a visit to Central Ford Kilmore is a must. The Ford range, including the mighty Territory, is waiting for you to inspect and test drive at Central Ford Kilmore. Call in and see the friendly professional crew at Central Ford and you will think it's Christmas when they talk turkey to you. A new Ford or a quality used vehicle, it doesn't matter. The deals are second to none. Central Ford Kilmore, LMCT 8179. Sponsoring Metro Community Radio.
One of our great sponsors here at OKRFM for Saturday football, Central Ford, along of course with Barry Plant Real Estate, Kilmore Automotive and the Bendigo Bank. And we're here at sunny Broadford, Nathan.
Yes, sunny Broadford, sun's out, should be in for a good game.
Yes, it's certainly shaping up that way. It's a beautiful day, so if you've got nothing to do and you're in the area, why not pop out and have a look at what should be hopefully a good game. A few new faces in for Broadford, struggling a little bit for numbers, the rumour was this morning, but they've got a fairly competitive lineup on the field, and of course this is a very important game for Macedon.
Rockbank.
Rockbank, I beg your pardon. See what I mean, Connor? I don't even know where I am. For Rockbank, because Rockbank have got to win this to really cement their place in the top six and played finals football this year. A few other clubs will be trying to have something to say. Broadford last week, Nath, very competitive for the first half and then just fell away. 1 goal, 13 goals to 1 in the last half.
Yeah, no, they were quite disappointing after half-time last week, and let's hope that today they can put in a four-quarter effort.
Yes, well, we certainly do hope so. Hope that's the case with Broadford. How does their team line up? You've done the sheets. You would have noticed any changes that might have taken place from last week?
Yeah, big Tommy Webster's not playing. I believe he did a hammy last week, so he's definitely out. Not quite sure on a few of the other changes, but Dan Hibbert and Kyle Hippersley are in, and also Matt Woody have come into the side.
Right, well they certainly won't lose anything with Matt Whitty. He's been very good lately now. The teams are on the ground. The sun is shining. The ground looks in really good condition, except for the middle patch where the cricket pitch goes. And our thanks today to Robin. Well done, mate. You're heading off to Queensland.
Yes, I will be.
You will be indeed. Sunny Queensland. We expect a postcard.
Maybe.
Maybe.
One or two.
Good on you, Rob, and also helping us today is Connor, a local lad. Thanks for your help in setting up, Connor, and I'll thank you again before we pack up, because that's the most important part of the job. We don't want to lose any of Louis' gear, otherwise we won't be allowed to do this again. He's very protective of his gear. But as I say, a beautiful day. The centre cricket pitch area, the only concern with the ground. Other than that, it looks in pretty good nick, Nath. They've moved the centre circle towards the, what would you say, the township end, the netball court end, and the centre bouncers will favour whatever team's going to that end by probably about 15, maybe 20 metres.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a big bonus that way if you get a quick clearance, because you'll set it straight to the goal square quite easily.
Yes, you certainly will, and it's going to be interesting, but both teams have got it for 2 quarters or 1/2 of football. Now the Rockbank side, gathering around, they've done an extensive warm-up out there. I notice they've been out there for a long, long time, Nate. And why not? It's a beautiful day, getting up a bit of sunshine, increasing the levels of vitamin D, and it won't be too long before we have some action out here at Broadford for what should be just a great day.
How can you turn this into this? Simple. Just call in and talk to Trevor Skidmore at Kilmore Automotive. Service and repairs to all makes and models of vehicles, all work fully guaranteed, and Trevor's professional workmanship comes at very competitive rates. Kilmore Automotive, 77B Sydney Street, Kilmore. Phone 57810 312. Give Trevor a try.
Sponsoring Metro Community Radio.
If you want more from your business banking, it's time to give Bendigo Bank a call. We have all the products and services and the know-how to help you see results. But more than that, our business bankers take a personal interest in your business. They listen and understand your needs. Yes, listen and understand. We call it a working relationship. So if your business banking has become hard lately, make it easier and see results. Contact your local Bendigo Bank branch or call 1300 Bendigo today, and together, let's do business.
Sponsoring Metro Community Radio.
And back here at Broadford, players are taking their end, and we're about to see the first bouncers. Nathan grabs hold of the sheet, looking for a player that's obviously not on there, Nate. But never mind, we'll do our very, very best. And there's the first throw up for the day. And nobody wins a clear knockout. A push in the back to Matty Coombs. Umpire says you're not getting away that easy, Matt. And it goes straight to Rockbank, who drive it up towards the full forward line. Oh, playing well, Reece Smith ducks, weaves, gets a little short kick out of defence, but it doesn't go to anyone in particular. Smith comes back in, ball bounces back, goes across there to Boyle. Boyle up this broadcast side wing, and Jake Hall takes the mark, dead set on the centre wing. Jake Hall with the kick. He doesn't quite know where to go. Centres it to centre half forward. A big pack gathering. They actually spoiled each other. Scales did a good job. Bent down. Couldn't bend down fast or far enough. And the ball spills to the ground. Comes out Broadford's way again. Nobody can pick it up. Vianney's in there for Broadford, rushing in and doing as he always does as Sean Duggan. Comes out again to Vianney. Vianney across to Boyle. Boyle gets it forward. There's a wild kick on goal, and it's out of bounds on the full. Broadford going forward for the first time and looking fairly positive in the early stages.
So now Rockbank have got to clear it, and Armistead's got it. He's still deep in the back line. He's just deciding where to go. He's taken plenty of time, and he's going to go short and find a teammate still in the back pocket. And now they're just going to chip it around, and they find Maney. He's still just inside defensive 50. And now he plays on, runs to that mark, and then kicks it down the line. He was caught behind though, the teammate, the Broadford player did well to get a fist on it. It comes out wide there to Bryce Hall for Rockbank. He's been dived on and maybe a free kick.
Umpire will get the free kick. He's paid the advantage. And Rockbank burst up into the forward line. A good spoil there by Broadford, forces the ball through for a point. Sorry, Nate.
No, that's all right.
I was just trying to fiddle.
You've done yourself out of voice anyway. Reece Smith kicks it to himself, drives it long outside defensive 50. Coomey dropped the mark. Scales picked it up. There we have Boyle running onto it. He runs through the centre. He lines up an opponent, a teammate in the forward line. He tried to kick it and pinpoint it, but he missed it. Rockbank, he got the numbers there through Baumgartner. He picked it up, got it across to Maney. His hand pass was errant. Wilson picked it up for Broadford, got it across to Heatherton. His hand pass was intercepted by Rockbank. Maney dives on it. He's got to get it out now. Heatherton came in and got it out for him. Now it's bubbling around there. There's a hand pass, a wild one. Matty Coomans is working hard at ground level. He dived on the ball. He got it out the back of the pack where Armistead picked it up nicely off the ground. He went for a run and a bounce. He got through two of them. Has a second bounce. He runs to the edge of the square. Drives it deep long. And that was in good position. Couldn't get hands to it and it bounced over the back of the pack and through for a minor score.
And our favourite player, Jamie Heatherton's playing his 100th Broadford game today, Nath. So there's a big milestone for young Jamie. Is that better? Yep, now we've got it. As young Jamie was heavily involved in that passage of play. Congratulations to Jamie. And I've certainly got volume in my headset, mate. Try the third one along. Does that give you any volume?
No, I just had to knock it down a little bit in the headphones.
Right.
As we got the ball up at half forward for a Rockbank.
And you might have gathered by all the fiddling that's gone on today, our regular crew are not here. We're all doing other jobs.
Scales climbed high, won the tap. No one can get a decisive
Matty
It was
Coomans.
tapped out to Coomans, who picked it up, drove it inside forward 50. Spark comes out. Now that was a big bounce because it bounced over the big ruckman. It goes to the back of the pack where Mark Boyle's there. He couldn't control it. And it's over the line and out of bounds. 10 metres round from the Broadford goal.
That was a high bounce because Adam Spark's about 84'7", and it just went right over the top of his head.
Yes, you got to kick it to the man, not to his feet. And there's the throw-in. Spark doing the ruck work, but he was beaten by the smaller man of Rockbank. It's now deep there, and Harley Cameron just rushed it through and gives Broadford their first score of the afternoon behind.
Central Ford scoreboard, Broadford. One behind, trailing Rockbank, two behinds. As taking the kick in is Jake Armistead for Rockbank.
He goes short into the back pocket and finds Cameron. He's going to just drive it as far as he can. He's missed the target. Lets Broadford in with a great chance. Hall left it there for a teammate. Coming through, they've picked it up, gone by, hands across to Wilson. He goes back to a teammate there and hit it. He kicks it in looking for Coomans. Maney got a fist on to spoil it. A quick rush out, hand pass there from his missed Boyle, so Boyle threw it out to Coomans. He's on 50. The kick was smothered. He's still working hard in there. Nick Wilson picks it up, but it's a free kick going to Rockbank at half-back for too high.
That was against Matty Coomans, and the free kick was taken by Darren Rich. Rich gets it out onto the far side wing. Rockbank going forward again. There's a mark on the half-forward line for Rockbank. They try to centre the ball, do so successfully, and picking it up is a Granvillani. Joe Granvillani with the ball 45 metres out for Rockbank, and he'll kick from just a little bit further than 45. Not a great deal of wind around to affect the kick in any style. Rockbank kicking for a goal, and he's put it right through and didn't muck about, mate. That sailed 10 metres past the goal umpire, and what a good kick to Jai Granvillani.
Yes, that's a good start for Rockbank.
Ball coming back to the middle, post haste. And they're not mucking around. We've got scouts out for the ball all around the place today as the umpire is about to restart play. First goal to Rockbank.
There's the throw up. Scales won it down. Who's first there? Boyle went without it. Duggan's there, but the big ruckman for Rockbank did a good job. He got it across to a teammate who drove it inside forward 50. He was caught behind. Coming through though was Walsh. He couldn't control it, and Ella picked it up, got it across to Wold. Wold kicked it towards goal, but it wasn't his best kick. Reece Smith was there to clean up with Mangan, and they're going to clear for Broadford. Smith drives it long, looking for his. He stood and waited for it when he should have gone at it. Cameron got a fist in there to get it away from him. brilliant. He's still working hard. Cameron, the ball ends up in the hands of Hill. His hand pass was intercepted there. Lowe picked it up, got it across to a teammate. A shot on goal, and he's slanted into the woodwork.
He has indeed, and was that Graham Villani again?
I think it might have been.
It was indeed. So he's looking very dangerous. Broadford wastes no time. They come out to this side. Jake Hall drops what he should have taken. Ball in dispute. Hall comes out. He backs away with it. Finds Vianney right on the boundary line. Vianney goes across, and chipping in there is Boyle. Boyle with the ball for Broadford. Drives it up looking for Kermans. Kermans plays it in front of him. Kicks it off the ground. Everton in his 100 has shepherded off the ball. But Rockbank are going to come away only as far as Corey Vianney. He plays it on in front of him, but Broadford very strong through Armistead. They get hand passes working in the back line and drive it up this side of the ground where Alan Hill takes the ball and puts it onto centre wing.
Scales picked it up for Broadford because the Hill kick was smothered. He drives it deep inside 450 to the back of the pack. The big ruckman Spark runs onto it. He tapped it in front of him when he should have kicked it, and it's through for a minus score. One behind.
You can see the wheels turning there for Adam Spark. He tapped it on in front of him, hoping it would bounce back up into his hands, but it didn't, and it was forced through for a behind.
Kick comes out and finds Maney. He's going to go deeper into the pocket where Harley Cameron's there. He plays on. He kicks it out wide where Hill's going to take the mark and play on quickly to a teammate. He provided the shepherd nicely for Hilton, and the kick there from Borman Gartner was no good. He's put it out of bounds on the full.
He would not be pleased at all with that. Now taking the kick is Scales for Broadford. He drives it back up towards centre half forward. But there's a mark to Rockbank in defence. They're looking pretty solid at the moment, and they're playing kick to kick as his kick falls short into the arms of number 44, who we don't know who is.
He hand passed it off there to Smith. He goes long looking for but couldn't find Hall. A good fist away there from the Rockbank defenders. It's picked up by Cameron. He goes with a short option. Maybe a free kick from the back umpire said no, it's out of bounds. Throw it in. So throw in half forward for Broadford. There's the throw in. Scales got to the front position. Lowe was at the back. Maney read it best off the pack. He's kicked forward. Duggan attacked it harder than his opponent in Hill, but coming through was lynched nicely there for Rockbank. He tapped it out in front, but Cooney, he dived on it. He's fighting hard for it with Hibbert. It comes out the back. They're still in there fighting hard. Grandiani's in there. Lynch is also there. Duggan's maybe hurt himself. It goes out wide. It's driven forward to Rockbank. There's an easy mark drop by Zarafa. He had that much time to recover, pick it up, kick on goal, and he's missed it. And Rockbank just wasting a few opportunities early.
And Shawnee Duggan's in a lot of trouble there in the centre of the ground. He's trying to walk it off. Might have got a kick in the shin the way he was holding it down, or an ankle. But he's in a lot of pain out there, Sean Duggan. He's going down into the forward pocket, waves the trainer away. He's tough. He's rough.
Coomans has got the ball. He comes out to the wing looking for, can't find his teammate Darren Woody. Doing a good job was Borman Gartner. He went to 1-2 there with a teammate in Robbie Lynch. He was tackled. It comes out. Umpires pinged him for holding the ball. Great tackle, Matty Coomans.
And what else would you expect? Speaking of rough and tough, Matty Coomans leading from the front today, and Broadford need him, and they need him for 4 quarters. He goes right around the boundary line, and it's out of bounds on the full. So it'll come straight back again. Taking the kick for Rockbank is Armistead. He goes short into the middle to Lynch. Lynch with the ball, drives it up to the half-forward line, and leading out all on his own is Chris Worrell to take the mark. Worrell right on the 50. He goes in short, and he finds another teammate, and I don't know if they've gained a lot of advantage there as taking the mark. Over there is McGee, is it? Yeah, number 55, that's him. It's Brendan McGee to take the shot on goal from 45 metres out. He'll kick on a 45-degree angle. McGee comes in, it's on the way, it's going to fall away to the left, and another behind for Rockbank. And on the central forward scoreboard, Rockbank move on to 1-5, leading Broadford 2 behinds.
So the kick in is going to come through Reece Smith. He's going to come to this broadcast side. Jai Hughes has made room for him. Zarafa got back there just to get a hand on him. Now it's all Rockbank. It'll be theirs because it wasn't touched, I didn't think. And that's out of bounds on the full. And the boundary umpire says we'll throw it in.
Well, we will. There's a change in rules, and chasing the ball was Ricky Cameron over the boundary line for Rockbank.
Low one of down. Zarafa went without it. Boyle's in there for Broadford, but he couldn't control it. Zarafa, he did. He got the hand pass across to a teammate there in Hull. He just snapped it inside forward 50, and coming out and taking a good mark was Grandiani. He wheels around quickly. Getting back there is Lynch, is it?
And it's Chris Worrell. He took that mark right on the 10-metre line and directly in front, and it was always going to be his mark.
Yes, no, he had it from the moment it left the boot of Grandiani.
And Chris Worrell will line up from just 10 metres out, directly in front, and bring up the second goal for Rockbank. He comes in, just eases it through, and once again, Rockbank move a goal in front.
If you want more from your business banking, it's time to give Bendigo Bank a call. We have all the products and services and the know-how to help you see results. But more than that, our business bankers take a personal interest in your business. They listen and understand your needs. Yes, listen and understand. We call it a working relationship. So if your business banking has become hard lately, make it easier and see results. Contact your local Bendigo Bank branch or call 1300 Bendigo today. And together, let's do business.
Sponsor. Scales won the tap down. Vianney just tapped it on. Koomans picked it up, couldn't get rid of it. Duggan's back in the action. He picked it up and drove it towards goal. Now there's a free kick, and yes, it's going to go to Rockbank in the defensive line.
Yes, getting in the way of everybody there. Now obviously, because of the fact that Adam Svarka's just propping himself in the goal square, he's obviously carrying something. Nice.
You must think so. We did that for the second half last week.
Yeah.
Lowe has got the ball on the wing. He just sets it up towards half forward. Worrell's there. Lynch come from behind. Worrell tried to claim the mark, but Lynch knocked it out of his hands. And now there's a free kick going to Broadford and Nick Wilson for too high.
Yeah, I might have just about paid that to Worrell myself, but Nick Wilson with the ball for Broadford.
He drives it back to half forward. There's a good pack, fists everywhere. Armistead leads in the race for the ball. He was first to get back there. He was strongly tackled though by Boyle. Now the ball's in dispute. Armistead picked it up. Great smother there from Coomey. Boyle got in the road. He just kicked it inside. Maney came out to meet it. He couldn't control it. Broadford pick it up. And now the umpire's found a free kick, and it's going to go to Maney.
Yeah, Coomey was a little bit unorthodox with that tackle, shall we say. Now Rockbank come through the centre half forward or half back position, get it into the middle, and taking the mark there is for
Malcolm Lynch.
He
drives it up, finds Worrell. They're still about 70 metres from home.
Worrell and Grand Villani are providing awful headaches for the Broadford team, but that kick is cut off nicely, and that was by Chris Mangan in the back pocket. Mangan for Broadford drives it up to the scoreboard, and there's a good mark out there. Gee, that was a strong mark, taken by Matt Penny-Kewitt. You've got me saying it now.
He drove it forward. Pack formed. The hand pass comes out and finds Jake Hall. He feigned the hand pass and then drove it inside forward 50. Coming out was the Rockbank defender there. He won the ball, got a hand pass across to Maney. He drove it in to find Lynch, who took a nice mark there just inside the centre square, and he's the key link-up man. He goes short. He plays on quickly. He drives it inside forward 50, coming out as an Manala, and he takes the mark. And he'll go back, and you would think he'd probably have a shot from just outside forward 50.
Yeah, no, Dave Anella, he goes in short to the true full forward posse and finds a teammate that's bad checking. And Callum Honey, is it? Yeah, it is Callum. He hand passes it off to Jake Armistead. Armistead runs in towards goal, says thank you very much, and puts another one on the board for Rockbank, and they march along to 3-5 on the central forward scoreboard, leaving Broadford just 2 behinds. 3-5-23 to 2 behinds here in the first quarter. at Broadford as Broadford try to salvage something out of what really has been a disappointing season for the Roos.
So as we're back in the middle, Scales and Low to go at it again. They know it's Senseric this time. He won it down. Zarafa came in off the wing. He picked up the ball. He got a hand pass across to a teammate in Armistead. If it sits for him, he's away. It does, so he drives it inside 450 and finds on the lead. There is McGee.
And this is just too easy for Rockbank at the moment. No, it's Baumgartner. Jordan Baumgartner with the ball. He's 25 metres out on a pretty acute angle. And he's going to attempt the fourth goal for Rockbank today. Now Baumgartner comes in, there's the kick, it's on its way, it looks pretty good. Yes it is, straight through the middle. And Rockbank march on to 4 goals, 5-29, leaving Broadford just 2 behinds. And mate, we're without our scoreboard update today from around the grounds, which is unfortunate, but never mind. We'll try and rectify that as the day goes on. I don't know quite how Louis does it. See?
There's no iPad, that's why.
That's why.
There's the throw up. Scales got up there. I think Senseric won again. Borg's in there now for Rockbank. It comes out though to Broadford and Boyle. He got a little toe poke to it. But the Rockbank defence are doing what good defenders do, and that's play in front. He got it forward. Zarafa took a mark, turned around, played on quick.
Oh, too easy. Yeah, Worrell is creating all sorts of havoc up forward for Broadford, and they're really going to have to come to terms with this and apply some pressure. The backs just not being able to hold the Rockbank forwards at the moment.
The runner just ran.
And there's 50 metres because of the runner.
Yes, well done, runner. Shake your head, say you ought to, and this will put him right on the goal line, and a certain goal for Rockbank, and they will move along to 5 goals, 5-35, leading Broadford 2 behinds. As Chris Worrell comes in, there's the kick straight through the high diddle, and that score I gave you a moment ago is now official.
For the biggest decision in your life, you need the best advice, and that's where Barry Plant Real Estate kicks a goal. Buying, selling, renting or investing, Barry Plant has the score on the board. And with offices in Kilmore, Wallen and Broadford, your red carpet experience is just a hand pass away. barryplant.com.au, your gateway to real estate excellence.
Sponsoring Mitchell Community. That's right. Back in the middle, Scales goes up against Senseric. He got a fist on it, but it went straight in the air. Now they players at ground level fight over it. Coming through there nicely was Hall. He got it across to Zarafa. He drives it inside 450. And there's a good mark to Worrell in front of 2 players, and that's just too easy.
He's got his name stamped on the ball by the look of it, Nace. He's just been in everything, Chris Worrell, in this first quarter, and this will be his 3rd goal if he manages to kick it.
Yes.
Now Worrell, he'll kick from 45 on a slight angle and attempt to bring up Rockbank's 6th goal, and they'd be very, very pleased with this performance. I'd say straight through the middle, never in doubt. And Central Ford scoreboard reading a very biased 6-5. Rockbank leading Broadford 2 points. As the ball's about to come back to the middle, and the sun's still shining here. It's a beautiful day, so if you want to see some good footy being played by Rockbank, why not pop down and have a look. Rockbank 6-5, 41, leading Broadford 2 behinds.
There's the throw up, send Seric had bounced off the back into Duggan's hand, but he was immediately tackled, and we'll have another throw up in the centre of the ground. The umpire comes in and does that without wasting any time. Send Seric this time got a big fist towards Zarafa, who was in the right spot. He got through traffic and then got a hand pass back to big Send Seric. He drove it forward looking for a teammate there in Honey. Also there is Anella. Honey's done well to keep it in front of him. Great pick up, and Walsh was there to smother the ball, and it's over the line and out of bounds.
Gee, that was good play, Brendan Walsh.
So
took the ball straight out of Honey's grasp and forced it over the line.
there's the throw in. Send Seric run it again. Mangan's in front. It goes to the back where Woody picked it up. He tried to get rid of it but couldn't. Coming through there though was at Hill. He got it out in front of Honey. He socketed it off the ground. It's not going anywhere near goalway. He's leading the race for the ball is Hibbert. He's been dispossessed and now it's over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. And only 10 metres round from the behind post for Rockbank. So the throw-in's about to happen. There it is. No one really run it down. It's gone towards the boundary line. Armistead got a hand pass back. There's like three players lined up for it. Grandiani puts a shot on goal and it's forced over the line and out of bounds as he missed everything. And we'll have a boundary throw in right beside the behind post deep into this first quarter. There's the throw up coming through as Hill. He got a fist on it. It's there for Honey. He picked it up. He went back by hand pass. It comes out backwards. Cameron's there. He ran over it for Broadford. Vianney picked it up. He found a teammate in there was Forbes. It's still bubbling around in there. It comes out the back to He's dodged a couple and put it on the boot, but it's going to come back because he's kicked it straight to Hall, and that's Bryce Hall for Rockbank. He goes into the centre of the ground where Alan Hill picks it up and takes the mark. He's going to go wide, and Armistead's out there. They need to close down on him if they want to have a chance in this Broadford. He got around one. He thinks about getting around two, but then he changes his mind, drives it inside forward 50, and Grant Vianney takes the mark at 45 metres, so he'll go back and have a shot on goal. From that point, Grant Vianney in this first quarter dominated by Rockbank. He approaches 50. He took 2 steps inside of it, kicks on its way, and he's missed everything to the left, and it's out of bounds on the full. So Brendan Walsh is going to take the free kick. There's the quarter time siren, and Rockbank on the central forward scoreboard are leading 6-5, 41 to Broadford 2 behinds.
Well, a dominant quarter there for Rockbank, mate.
Yeah, too dominant. Broadford just too loose, too many runners for Rockbank, and they're just totally outplaying them.
They certainly are, and I'll tell you what, doesn't Chris Worrell look a big danger? What's he got, 3 for the quarter?
3 for the first quarter. Grandiani, Armistead and Gorman Gartner have got the other ones.
And Broadford looking desperate trouble. I don't know what Skip Bray's going to be able to say to him, if anything at all. But we'll take these messages. Nathan will be back with more footy after this break.
Insisting on them to play one-on-one, and also that their communication between each other is not flash, and he wants that communication to pick up. He's also talking about his half forwards. Half forwards are not playing into the position that he wants them to play. So at this precise moment, not happy, but just asking for a better effort as well. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, Kev, if you get you can't hear me now. I forgot about that, Kev. I'll yell. Just wondering what's wrong with Adam Spark. He's just planted himself in the goal square. He can't move much. They're just hoping they can get the ball up high to him in that goal square and he can take a grab. So, there we go. We're about to resume play here, Nate.
Get the second quarter under the way, and Lowe and Scales are going to be the starting duo in the centre of the ground. It's a big day for Scales if it's going to be left up to him to ruck all day.
Yes, well, he looks like he's going to have to do it because, as I say, Adam Spark has no hope the way he's moving around down there of taking any part in the ruck.
There's the throw up. Scales got up and won it down,
Good knock.
but it's all there. Was Rockbank, although leaving it behind was Grand Vianney. Koeman's got it across to Duggan. Duggan drives it up towards 450. Heatherson's in front. There's a good fist there from Bryce Hall, and it's over the line, out of bounds, half forward for Broadford.
And as I say, young Jamie Heatherton playing his 100th game for Broadford today.
So the throw-in has happened. No one won it down. Hall's there for Rockbank. It's over the back of the pack where Ball got a hand pass. Umpire said, no, you didn't. You threw it. And that's a free kick going to go there to Hetherington. And I think this would just be beyond him because the mark is set at about 48 metres.
Yeah, he'll have to kick from just outside 50. He's going back far enough, so is he going to take a shot or just put it to the top of the goal square where Adam Spark lurks ominously? Now, Sparks team by about 4 and Rockbank break away with the ball very, very easily. Comes out to the broadcast side wing and over the line and out of bounds just in front of Nick Wilson.
So that didn't look too positive. That attempt, there was 4 on to 1 in the goal square, and then they cleared the throw-in. Scales won it down. Koeman's got through a bit of traffic. His hand pass was up and under, and it was that high up that he got back onto it himself. He got it across to Wilson. He lost it. He got back on it, got a hand pass to Scales.
Good play,
He tapped it out to Koeman's. Koeman's went further, and the hand pass there from Hibbert was no good because it missed the target and Duggan, and it's over the line, out of bounds inside, just inside the forward 50.
That did look a positive build-up there, bar for that errant hand pass right at the end, mate.
It was. There's the throw-in. Scales got to the front position. He won it down. Vianney went through but couldn't control it. He got a hand pass back. Scales got a kick away just in time, but he's missed everything and it's out of bounds on the full.
On the full, right against the behind post and taking the kick in for Rockbank will be Trent Corbett. Corbett with the ball down there for Rocky. And he gets it outside the 50-metre mark. The big men fly. Nobody can pick it up. A kick off the ground sends it forward for Rockbank. Finally comes to Honey. Honey drives it into the centre of the ground, and there's the big fellow taking the mark. He hand passes it off to Grand Vianney. Grand Vianney drives it up forward, and here's a chance picking it up and having a ping on goal is Baumgartner, but it's across the face and through for a behind. Behind a Rockbank as Reece Smith waits for the ball to come back to him, and he'll recommence play for Broadford. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. That back line of Broadford is just not holding up at the moment.
Smith kicked it to himself and then drove it as far as he could. Coomey rose high but couldn't take it. Senseric got a hand pass across to Honey. He went further onto Hill. Hill picked it up and just chipped it out in front of Zarafa. It's making him work. He's got 2 Broadford opponents to beat him, and he did. He got a hand pass across to Lynch. Lynch turns around, runs into an open goal, and there we go. No more to say because it's straight through the middle.
In the market for a new Ford or a late model used car, then a visit to Central Ford Kilmore is a must. The Ford range, including the mighty Territory, is waiting for you to inspect and test drive at Central Ford Kilmore. Call in and see the friendly professional crew at Central Ford, and you will think it's Christmas when they talk turkey to you. A new Ford or a quality used vehicle, it doesn't matter. The deals are second to none. Central Ford Kilmore, LMCT 8179. Sponsoring Metro Community.
And the Central Ford scoreboard, Rockbank 7-6, Broadford just 2 behind.
There's a throw up. Scales again got it down. It ends up in the hands of Boyle after being tapped around by a few of them. He drives it inside 450. Jake Hall, he used his hands. He got the ball. He'd done a 360 and then he pings it goal and he's missed everything. And it's out of bounds on the full.
Oh, okay. Was that a mark?
Yes.
I thought it was too.
It appeared to be, but obviously the umpire called it was touched by the Rockbank player in that
in the contest.
in the contest. So Corbett brings it back out. Hall this time's got 2 to beat. It beats everyone though. Wilson at the back of the pack. He spent it before he got it. Now he's on the ground. Borg's in there working hard for Rockbank. And the umpire comes in and we'll have a ball up.
On the half-forward line for Broadford, down in front of our commentary box here at Harley Hammond Reserve. Up they go. There's a nudge in the back. The umpire lets it go. Trying to break through is Duggan. Duggan's gang tackled actually by Borg and also by Granvillani, and the umpire says I'll start it again. Another good effort.
Scales is going to get the free kick.
Scales is doing extremely well. He's a one-man band in the ruck and he's holding his end up beautifully, if you'll excuse the expression. Goes into half forward. No one can mark it. Comes back now. Picking it up there is the mystery number 37. No, it's not. It's Alistair for Rockbank, but it's cut off again by Broadford. Here's a chance as they drive towards goal, but sitting back and taking the mark is the sturdy Rockbank defence. Goes to the half-back line and Borg's got the ball. Borg brings it around this side of the ground. A good punch away there by Broadford in the shape of Mangan, and it sees the ball over the line and out of bounds.
So boundary throw in half forward for Broadford. There it is. Scales in front position. Duggan's there, almost got his head taken off by a wild kick on the ball from Scales. He got the hand pass out to Boyle. He goes by hands to Vianney. They tried the old 1-2, but Maney read it perfectly, and he's won himself a free kick because he got dumped after he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, Tommy Maney.
And he'll take the free kick.
It's easy to pick up because of those golden locks. Well, they're not golden, they're red.
So Maney kicks it down towards the wing. Lowe's it. Timing high was well. Couldn't take the mark, and he's given away a free kick. And Coomey's going to take it.
Yeah, Scales. Going to Scales. As I say, a one-man band at the moment for Broadford. Him, Matty Cooman, Shawnee Duggan, the ones you'd expect. Heatherton goes for it in the forward line. So also does Jake Hall. Hall gets a hand pass out. A kick off the ground there for Broadford. Goes nowhere. Cooman's burst through the middle of the pack. Drops it onto his boot. Oh, there's good play, and Broadford have got a goal up. Broadford through the auspices of Stephen Boyle after a chain of hand passes which started with Adam Spark, and he rushes over, grabs Jake Hall, congratulates him on his hard work, and Broadford are on the board with a goal. Broadford 1-2 on the central forward scoreboard 8, trailing Rockbank 7-6, and that of course is 48, so 40 points the difference as the ball comes back to the middle.
So as the ball's back in the middle, we're about to get play underway again. Baumgartner's in the ruck this time, and he wins it clearly. Duggan leads in the race for the ball. He can't pick it up. Picking it up, no. The umpire's going to...
he's paid Duggan in the back.
Duggan a free kick for in the back, and he's at half back. He's going to come to this broadcast side, and he kicks it out in front of a teammate, although I should say he kicked it over his head because Maney's taken the mark. And that's just not very good as Maney drives Rockbank back in towards forward line. Well, got hands to it, couldn't take it. Coomans was at the front of the pack. He got it across there to a teammate who just hand passed it out in front of him, and it's all Rockbank picking it up. Jake Hall intercepted the hand pass. He got it across to Boyle. He put the afterburners on, drove it inside forward 50. The mark couldn't be taken. Now it's all Rockbank coming out. They came from everywhere and almost ruined everyone. Corbett got it across there to a teammate who drove it out of the danger zone. Taking a good mark is Harley Cameron on the wing, and he's just going to chip it forward. So Rafa chips in to take the mark. And he's just going to go further down the line where they just keep lining up. And Baumgartner, that's taken the mark, yes. He's still at 70 metres. He kicks it long, and it's into the forward line where taking the mark is Senseric.
Number 3, just skip right there.
So Senseric has the shot from the boundary line. It's going to miss to the right. If it makes a different distance, no, it doesn't. Claiming the mark on the line was Zarafa, but the umpire said play on. And
it rundled through, and Skip Bray, the coach, is now captain coach, Nate.
You'd think they'd be able to put that on the team sheet?
You'd reckon. Didn't even make the team sheet, Skip. But anyway, Skip carrying number 3 for anyone out there on 88.1 listening. And Broadford clear it around that outer side. Ball bounces, but over the line and out of bounds in front of Steve Boyle. Yeah, Skip Bray on the field, wearing number 3, so we'll keep an eye on him. He's down with Adam Spark in the forward line for the Broadford team.
So Broadford got the numbers there. Can they get it out? They do through Smith. He got it across to his. He got it further out to Whitty. He went to ground, though. That's not what you got to do.
Or it could be a high tackle. No,
holding the ball
the other way.
And Rockbank have won themselves a free kick.
If anyone will give him the ball. Now, Rockbank would be ball on the outer side wing. What are they going to do? They're not quite sure. They keep it to the half-forward flank. It bounces there, picking it up and having a wild ping at goal is Baumgartner, and he's kicked it.
It was Alan Hill.
Alan Hill, was it? I'm sorry, I thought it was Baumgartner.
Alan Hill.
No, they don't even look alike.
No, they don't.
No.
Kick from Penny.
So Rockbank just increased their lead. They move along now to 8 goals, 7, leading Broadford 1 goal 2.
On the central forward scoreboard, ball back in the middle, about to be thrown up. And who have we got going into the ruck now? For David Forbes for Broadford. He got the knockout. It hits the ground. Nobody can pick it up. Forbes in there again, battling on. Finally breaking away with it is Malcolm Lynch for Rockbank. He gets it up to the forward line, picking it up. Swinging onto his left foot was Brendan McGee. He got it in towards the goal square. Nobody can get it. Good tackle, but it spills free to Alan Hill again. And in the matter of 2 minutes, Alan Hill has put 2 goals on the board for Rockbank. And on the central forward scoreboard, Rockbank now move along to 9 goals. I think the scoreboard operator's got a bit tired out there, mate. But according to us, it's 9 goals, 7. Rockbank leading Broadford 1 goal 2. The lone goal kicker for Broadford is Stephen Boyle with 1, and we've got Hill, Lynch with 2 each for Rockbank, 3 to Worrell, and Baumgartner, Armistead and Graham Villani have all chimed in.
There's a throw up. Senseric this time won it down. In there working hard is, was it Bull or Zarafa?
Zarafa.
And he gets up off the bottom of the pack to give the ball back to the umpire. Forbes missed the ball completely. Senseric got a hand pass out in front of Zarafa. He's onto it. He picked it up, got through 1 tackle, got a hand pass, but it only went as far as Duggan. And there's a free kick from a late in the back from Hill. And Shawnee Duggan will take the free kick at half-back.
Why wasn't that down the ground?
Got no idea. Asked the umpires out there. He went with a hand pass and now it's up in the air. Lynch from behind got hands to it. Little Boyle just ducked his way through there, got the ball, but he tackle as he was taken high, and Lynch has given away a free kick, but he's a hard worker as Stephen Boyle. The kick from Walsh was smothered. He gave it back to Boyle. He ran into trouble and won himself another free kick as he was taken high by Hill, and he's doing a mountain of work as Stephen Boyle.
Yeah, he got that hand pass across to Smith, and Smith's kick was smothered. He comes out wide, and there's a good mark taken by Chris Mangan. Mangan plays on. He's heading towards the boundary, and it's thumped across and over the line by Ricky Cameron for the Rockbank side.
So boundary throw-in is going to happen on centre wing. He's doing it now as the umpires. There it goes. Forbes is in the ruck with Senseric. They were holding on to each other. No one got it now. Forbes is sitting on it, and the umpire's going to come in and ball it up.
Yeah, right in front of the broadcast point here on the centre wing at Harley Hammond Reserve. There they go. Rockbank look like breaking clear, but Broadford get numbers to the ball. That could have been kicking in danger, but it wasn't, said the umpire. Grabbing it hard and trying to break through was Broadford, but it's taken away there by Matty Lynch, who's been dominant today. However, Broadford recuperate in defence and get the ball out wide. Picking it up there is Matt Whitty. What's Whitty going to do with it? He goes for the hand pass. Straight to an opponent. There's a good tackle. Play on, says the umpire. That was a great tackle, Jai Ayres. And now he's pinged somebody for holding the ball. We don't know who, because he's signalled holding the ball.
He's got the free kick, got it across to Vianney. He runs to the edge of the square, drives it in looking for Sparky, put one arm up, couldn't get near the ball. It comes to the back of the pack, and that's not a very good attempt by Hippersley, and he's put it out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, that was amazing, that decision by the umpire, because he paid holding the ball, and on the bottom of the pack was Jai Ayres with the ball. So, anyway, there you go.
Armistead with the free kick deep in the back pocket. He's going to go across ground and across the ground and find Alistair. He turns around and plays on. Now he's found Bryce Hall in the centre of the ground. He's trying to get round Heatherton and couldn't, so he went back with a hand pass to Alistair, and then he did the old 1-2. He gallops through the middle, then drives it inside forward 50. Not his best kick of the afternoon. It finds McGee. He got a hand pass across Lynch. He spent it before he got it. Now Broadford with a chance. Whitty, the hand pass put his teammate Penny Kewick under a lot of pressure, but they're going to get out of it. It ends up with Wilson at half-back. He just turns around and kicks it in hope. Vianney turns around
good mark,
and took a good mark. He played on quickly with Duggan, who got one on the chin, but he played on. He goes forward, coming across and taking the mark there is Hippersley, and he's at half forward for Broadford.
And he put this one side of the boot. That's two kicks in a row. Straight off the side of the boot instead of taking his time, and he had a couple of options up a little bit further.
And straight to the bench.
Yes. And guess who'll be waiting there for him after having a run on the ball? On the ground.
So Corbett with the free kick. He sees something on the other side of the ground that he likes, and he's going to go out there and find it. Although the mark was dropped, he had plenty of time to recover, and they found the hand pass to Armistead. He runs through half-back. Now Bryce Hall has found as much room as you want. He's got a paddock, a big enough paddock that I could run 5 horses on it. He took a run to 50 and then just chipped it in and found Lynch, and Malcolm Lynch takes the mark directly in front.
30 metres out, yeah, all on his own, unattended, totally unattended, and that was just too easy. And Broadford really looking a mess at the moment, Nath. It pains to say.
Yeah, they just can't find a way to stop the runners of Rockbank as Lynch comes in and kicks it straight over the umpire's hat, and that's his second for the quarter.
Yeah, second for the quarter as we go to a break. No, we won't have that break.
If you want more
Oh, yes, we might.
it's time to give Indigo Bank a call. We have all the products and services and the know-how to help you see results. But more than that, our business bankers take a personal interest in your business. They listen and understand your needs. Make it...
Oh, wrong one.
Away they go. Honey leads in the race for the ball. Coomans is with him, just shoves him off the ball. Maybe a push. Umpire said no. Cameron's in there with a chance. That's Ricky Cameron. A great pick up off the ground. He got through one, couldn't get through the second tackle. Got it off to Borman. Gartner drives it inside forward 50. Finding plenty of space there was Harley Cameron, but he couldn't control it. And the boundary line was there.
And it's over the line. Central Ford scoreboard 10-7. The scoreboard's missed a goal.
So there's the throw in. The tap was one down by Lowe, straight into the hands of Inala. He sized the goals up and then didn't kick it towards them. It bounces, but it was helped through, and it's through for a minor score.
It is again, and on the Central Ford scoreboard, that takes us along to 10 goals 8. Rockbank leading Broadford 1 goal 2. Now Smith to take the kick in for Broadford. Let's see what he does with it. Normally pinpoint accuracy. He's going to bring it to this side. Goes the barrel right down the centre of the ground. The umpires said, no, you can't have it. A 65-metre kick from Reece Smith, and the umpires pinged him for putting his foot on the line.
That's probably why it went 65.
Well, otherwise it would have only gone 63 and 4.5.
And that doesn't look good because Stephen Boyle's just linked off for Broadford. Now the ball was taken out of the ruck. It's got to be dropping the ball, and it is. And the free kick will go to Penny Kewick as Bormangartner took it straight out of the ruck. He plays on quickly and finds Coomans, but they're still deep in the back pocket now. Coomans is going to go across field, and he finds a teammate out there who took it, played on, and that's Reece Smith. He took one bounce, then he ran to defensive 50 and kicked it out in front of
The only thing he could do.
And Vianney's put it, helped it out of bounds, and we'll have a boundary throw in centre wing out of side.
He had so little option, he just had to put it over the back of Vianney, and hopefully he ran onto it, but it was out of bounds.
Scales at the back of the pack won it down, but Ricky Cameron was there. He got a hand pass that goes to a teammate further forward who drives it inside forward 50, and Inella takes the mark.
Yes, the big fellow.
It was Graham Vianney who did the good work off the hand pass of Cameron.
It was indeed, and David Inella with the ball just 20 metres out on a bit of an angle, but should have no trouble converting. As he lines them up, comes in, bang, there's the kick, the goal umpire moves a long way, and he's missed. He's missed across to the left-hand side of the goals.
10-9, 1-2, Central Forward scoreboard.
Thank you, Nate. OMCT.
8179.
Thank you again. As the ball's about to come back in, and Reece Smith. Give us another one of those barrels, Reece. It was just so great to see.
This time he's going to go to the scoreboard side, and he goes with a drop punt. Matty Cooman's got himself out the back, took the mark.
It's got to be paid. Play on.
No, he's got to bring it back.
They can't win.
So Coomans has got the mark just forward, or backward of centre for Broadford. He's going to go down the line. Hetherington's there, but he's out-positioned by Hall, and Bryce Hall takes a good mark. He's going to play on quickly, come into the centre of the ground where Grant Vianney takes the mark. He goes by hands over the top to Armistead. He runs through the muddy patch and then kicks it to Lynch. He goes by hands back to Grant Vianney. There's just no one near him, and he drives it deep in forward line. It bounces to the back of the pack, and now we've got a little boot to it.
And that was boot.
And it's rolled through.
It has, yes.
He's got to pay it umpire, and he does.
Yes, and now I've got the side of the boot to it and just flicked it around and through. It's gone. And they move on now to 11 goals. 11 goals, 9 to 1 goal to Broadford. 11-9 Rockbank, 1-2 Broadford. And gee, when they go forward, don't they look dangerous?
Oh, too many runners off half-back. So
yes, yeah, they're just absolutely tearing.
There's a throw-in. Scales working hard against Low, but it comes down to Hill. His kick was errant, and Vianney's out there for Broadford. He does a good job, although the kick's not much chop. Bryce Hall chops it off there for Rockbank. He runs around now out here on the wing as well. He just come off the bench and no one saw him. He's going to stand there and just deliver it to the ground. And the big fella, great tackle by Coomey. Lucky not to give away a free kick, lucky not to win a free kick, as he laid a strong tackle on Honey, and now working in hard in there was Coomey. Got it out there to Vianney. He runs through the centre of this circle. He drives it forward. Jake Hall's in good position, but Bryce Hall did a good job to get a fist on it. Now at ground level, Alistair's there. Also Hetherington for Broadford. He got it back to Boyle. He got it across there to Hees. Hees can't pick it up. He does now, but he ran straight into the wall of the Rockbank defence, and now he's going to lay on it and hatch it, and the umpire's going to come in and ball it up.
Yes, and we might get a dozen eggs out there with it. Now there's the throw-in.
Throw up. Vianney's trying to control it, but Coomans is there. He picked it up, went by hands, but it's cut off by the Rockbank defence in Alistair. He drove it forward, but Quade Coomey for Broadford dives in and takes the mark.
He does indeed. What's he going to do with it? Where's the next move? He's seen a lead that he likes. It comes from Hibbert, but he can't hang on to the ball. Doing a great job there again was Bryce Hall. Now it's in the middle of the ground, and down on the ground and looking pretty sad is Sean Duggan once again. Geez, had a terrible afternoon, Sean. He's copped a few already and he's not moving very far this time. I think we'll see a lot more of Shawnee Duggan, which is a shame because he's one of Broadford's prime movers. Meanwhile, ball goes up, half forward line, picked up there by Gran Villani. He couldn't get a kick away. Finally comes down to Kermy. Kermy gets it out wide and taking the mark is Matt Whitty for Broadford. He continues with play on around this side of the ground. That's a good mark, surely, umpire. He's paid the free kick, and that free kick goes to Nick Wilson. Wilson with the ball for Broadford. Shawnee Duggan. Oh, gee whiz. His right leg looks in awful trouble there, Sean's, as he's helped off by trainers. Skip Bray comes on to replace him.
Bryce Hall took the mark in defence for Rockbank. He goes out wide and finds a teammate in Harley Cameron. He just chips it over the top to Hill. Hill goes for a run along the wing. He thought about a bounce but then decided to kick it. He's kicked in towards forward 50. It was a good contest there. A strong tackle by Coomey. Waldo got the boot to the ball and got it out of there. It's tapped out the back. Hill's there for Rockbank. Coomans is there to harass him. He did well, did Coomans, not to give away a free kick. Woody picked it up, went by hands to Penny Kewick. He got it forward to Boyle. That's Mark Boyle. He got it further afield to Corey Vianney. He turned on the afterburners, ran into trouble, but got his boot onto it. But it's all Rockbank. Is it? Corbett missed it. Hibbert comes in. He's working hard with Corbett, and the Rockbank defence is just too strong. Corbett got it across to Hall. He's had a good quarter, has Bryce Hall, although this kick's no good. Nick Wilson got down low. I thought he got on the half volley. The umpire said he took the mark. He went by hands to Scales, but it doesn't matter.
As the siren goes for half-time, Scales took the mark, sends the ball back to the umpire, and sorry day for Broadford with limping off Sean Duggan.
And also Boyle, Stephen Boyle, that is, limped off earlier in the quarter.
Yeah, two of their very, very big prime movers, and they're just falling down in a heap. Skip Bray trying to marshal his troops. He's got the shorts and the jumper on, and he's trying to bring them in and say, come on fellas, what can we do? Central Ford scoreboard, Nathan reads 11 goals, 975. Rockbank leading Broadford 1-8. The goal kickers for Rockbank to this point in time.
Worrell with 3, Lynch and Hill with 2 each. David, Nella, Borman, Gartner, Armistead and Grant Vianney have all got singles.
And the lone goal kicker for Broadford is Stephen Boyle, who, as Nate said, has already limped off the field. And Broadford do look in horrendous trouble here at the moment with injuries. We know Big Adam Spark is carrying one heck of an injury. He's just planted himself down in the forward line. Skip Ray's had to put the jumper on, and he's lurking around.